Alive.
Okay.
Alright, so we're the Hebrew Israelites. We come out here every week to prophesy the downfall of Babylon. And we're here to wake up the elect of people which are Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulon, Ephraim, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, Issachar, so-called Negroes on the earth. And we give all praise to Yahweh Shah.
Oh no, we switch.
By Shem of God and double honor to the apostles
Check
of
this
the
out.
Ghost.
Go ahead.
Alright, so this live stream, well, video is going to be on Esau. How fucked up this place is. And we had a hard time getting the chance because these roads are not so. Yeah. We had a hard time getting the camp because these roads are messed up. Esau came and do a perfect job. You get Jeremiah 28:8. Alright, so this is all for Esau spirits. They come to niggas, which Esau got on people like this. It's all Esau. Also the Lord set it up like that.
Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Right, so these prophets before us, we're prophesying against Esau as well.
Right, we're the prophet of old.
Is that it?
Yeah, that was it on that. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. This verse 9. The prophet which prophesies of peace when the word of the prophet shall come to pass.
Right. That's what we're doing. Prophesying of peace. The peace is going to be when the kingdom of heaven is set up. The word of the Lord is going to come to pass. You know, that's in Isaiah 55.
Alright, you get Isaiah 24:20. So we're going all on Esau because most of this is set up by Esau. Let's say these jobs, how most of these things in jail. It's hard to get a job. They just give up going out on the streets and selling weed. They want to get locked up.
Right.
It's all set up by Esau.
Right. Which is why this place got to be destroyed, is what you get ready to fall out. Is Isaiah 24:20. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard.
Right. The Lord is going to send these missiles and destroy this place. It's going to reel to and fro. It's going to shake. Almost like the actual drunkard.
Right. Like Terminator 2 and 3 when they showed, a couple of times. And shall be removed like a cottage.
Right. So a cottage is like a small house near a farm or a beach, let's say, that can easily be removed.
And the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it. And it shall fall and not rise again.
Right. So America is going to be destroyed and never rise again. It's going to be burned. Is that it?
Yeah, that was it. I'm gonna break this down right here. This verse 21. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the host of the Howards that are on high. And who are the Howards that are on high? Edomites. These can be elites. The Rothschilds, the bankers, all them, man, the elites. The Jews, the so-called Jews, the Jewrats, them devils. And the kings of the earth upon the earth.
I just basically said what he was. So the Lord's going to punish those people. You know, but you got put up there.
Job 18:5. Read. Go down the thing.
Come on, 18 o'clock.
Anyways, yeah, Esau gonna be destroyed for what they done. You want to get the place on?
I'm trying to stay out the lane. I'm trying to listen and stay out the lane.
Oh, yeah.
Esau, this is Esau done. So you're telling me they cannot pay for what they did? So we're just to stay here, hold hands, and put our differences to the side. That's never happened. Esau going to pay for what they did.
Like they want us to let bygones be bygones. Like if it never happened. But they want to impound it in our head that the Holocaust happened, right? This is the true Holocaust right here. This never happened to those Jews over there in Europe. What actually happened, they had a disease called typhus. You know, and they were spreading that disease around so rapidly that they had to start burning the body to create like more of a pestilence because their germs are still around there. You know, they wasn't actually creating a genocide on they were the Jew himself.
I got it. Psalms 49:11. The inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. And their dwelling places to all generations. Because their lands after their own name. And that's basically what Esau thinks. The so-called white man that is doing all this stuff he's doing. He puts up just right up here before we got here. That was a statue for Wat, from Edomite called Wat, a conqueror of this, one of the conquerors of this land. But yeah, right. That's one. And then guess what? We go down to what's that way? What's that way? Control Street. We go up to the slave. Yeah. That was the one that's here with the statue with the slave. Oh yeah. Yeah, they showed that though. Yeah, they show us being enslaved. Where's our story? They glorify us as being enslaved.
Now my thing is, right, real quick before somebody, I'm not, you know, I'm trying to ask them, I can't it was one of you and I bought one, so like I was getting sick or something. We're going to get that one quickly. Because the thing is, you know, that's good. Of course, being ran forever, yeah, you know, being held forever, that has a certain piece forever. Right, that has a certain piece forever. Let me get that scripture real quick. I was getting it mixed up a lot. There you go. You know, because I was giving that. No, I'm about to say that's exactly how he saw things. He continues building all these buildings. You knock down to the same thing. The same price out. But so-called fall. Fall they get to refurbish the place. Right. Now I got this scripture right here. This is Malachi 1:4. Whereas Edom, and this goes on to the goddamn movies they like making, like independence, they thinking they want to beat the Lord, you know. Whereas Edom, again this is Malachi 1:4. Whereas Edom says that Edom is Esau, the so-called white man, the people that run this world right now, you know. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Now here goes the Lord. It says, thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, right? But I will throw down. So that's pretty self-explanatory. All this stuff that they building, the Lord's going to throw that shit right back down. You know? The microchip, the RFID chip that's going to be coming. You know? The scriptures say the fullness of this sufficiency. The Lord is not going to let that happen. You know?
So you can tell by that, even though all scriptures, you can tell that the Lord was a black man. That sounds like something that Jake would say. Go down.
And that's up there. That's right. That is true. That is true. Now I got the scripture right here for you. This is Job 18:5. Yeah, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine.
Yeah, what's that? That's the world water, man.
Right. It's so embarrassing.
You know, his global elite plans to take down America. I mean, to take down the Israelites and basically the whole world.
Yeah.
What he's trying to do is he's trying to microchip everybody, put that RFID chip in your hand, man.
And if I can ask y'all both a question, right? Like, all right, they say everybody in America can go back to their homeland, right? Except for our people, right? So-called Negroes. Like, where can our people go at to unify or do their own thing? Like, where are our original people at? They say Africa, right? You said where? Well, it's not a mystery. It is a mystery to the world, to America, because everybody else knows who we are.
Well, it's a mystery. Can you get a scripture real quick? Matthew 13:11. I'm going to show you the mystery.
The thing is that, see, the Native Americans, which they can't go back to their homeland anyway, which this was their land. It's not their homeland, but this was their land. They got it stolen from them. You know, they killed off the Native Americans. You know, but go ahead. Even the Latinos, this was their land too, and they kicked them out, so they can't return back either. We can't go back, and we do try to go back anywhere. We go back to Africa. There's many continents in Africa. You know, you gotta find out what tribe you're from in Africa, and then if they're going to even accept you, you know. But you got it out. Matthew 13:11. He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. Right. In the kingdom of heaven, it starts with this knowledge. Okay? But the kingdom of heaven is going to be established on earth. Okay? And we're going to be the rulers on the earth. See, the thing is, before America came about, we had our own nation. We had our own way of doing things. You go to China, you see nothing but Chinese people. You know what I'm saying? You go to Japan, you see nothing but Japanese people. Go to Saudi Arabia, that means mixture. You're going to see a mixture of people. But you go anywhere else, you're going to see a whole total generation of that people. You know, a family of that people. You know, no matter where you go at. But the thing is that our people, before we came over here to America, and we were forced to learn the ways of the so-called white man, we had our own ways of doing things. Right? Now, every nation has laws that they go by. You know what I'm saying? And those laws that our people went by was in the scripture. So when the pastors say, "Oh, the Bible, the laws is done away with in the Bible," it's not done away with per se, because we still exist. This is how we supposed to be living anyway. We supposed to get paid every day. We ain't supposed to get paid every 2 weeks, every week. You know what I'm saying? When you say that the laws is done away with, what? That you now saying that people can murder now. You know what I'm saying? You saying that it's okay to be a homosexual, to change your sex. You know what I'm saying? Our people was never with those type of things. You know? We wasn't with that like how America is right now, our people being selfish and stingy and killing one another. You know what I'm saying? If you did do that type of shit, you had to pay for that stuff. You know? You take a life, you get your life taken. Now you have the scripture, what is it? Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, right? Where that law really isn't done away with. But the reason why it's done away with is because if somebody was to take an eye out in America, right? If you was to try to go get revenge on that person, guess what? Now all of a sudden you getting charged more than that person that did it to you.
You know what? You can get that. You got to back it up with scripture.
Yeah.
2 Thessalonians 1:6.
So you got to pay for going back to seek revenge based off of what that person did to you. See, in our society, when we did things, Okay, we had it. Okay, somebody killed the animal. Well, you gotta restore that back to that person sevenfold. You know what I'm saying? You borrow something, you gotta give back to that person. You know, you ain't supposed to be charging taxes on people. But go ahead, you got it.
You can ask a question.
It's 2 Thessalonians 1:6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with God to recompense.
See, he said a righteous thing with God. Go ahead.
To recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. Now, back then in our society, right, our people, when we had the law, it wasn't based off of faith. Okay, when people would murder somebody, they would be like, oh well,
It was just instinct.
yeah,
It wasn't faith.
they'll just say, oh, I just killed somebody. Let me go get my land and let me go sacrifice it because I know this is going to get me right with God. Right? That made it vain. It made it work. But now, if somebody take your eye out, right, the concept of karma is real. The one who the world ignorantly calls God, he controls everything. You know, and the so-called white man, he took our eye out. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta have faith that the Lord is gonna take his fucking eye out.
Right, and that's
Both of them.
when you're saying that, the one you call Jesus, that's what he came for. To ultimately fulfill the law. But he came for repentance. You know, because it was all about the law at first. You know, just straight kill him and just move on. Well, now with faith comes the love, okay, of the brethren. Because we didn't have that like that. We were just, if he went off, kill him. You know?
Yeah.
And then now that's what Apostle Paul was going when he spoke to the Gentiles, which were Israelites, by the way. That's what he was speaking. Repentance. Come back because we got scattered. So that faith, along with the faith, comes with the emotion of love. Having love for one another.
It's 1 Samuel 15 and 22. And Samuel said, after the Lord as great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices, as in obeying the voice of the Lord, behold, to obey is better than sacrifice, and to hearken than a bed of grain.
So after, really, he was the ultimate sacrifice. So when Jesus came, and I'm saying Jesus' name Yahushua, he just didn't come and say, oh, that comes from repentance, come love, and be together. It wasn't that. He came for who? Who did Jesus die for? His people. John 11:49. You know?
But are predominantly the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Yep.
But you had a question?
But Jesus was sacrificial minded.
Yeah.
Right? Came, black man came, suffered for the sins of the world.
The world is the Israelites.
The world is Israelite. But my question is, going back to the law, before Jesus came to fulfill the law, what does the Bible say for the great flood?
What you mean?
Well, they already had the law.
They
already
it was
knew.
oral. Yeah, it was oral. They, like he said, like it was. You didn't have to basically tell. Like nowadays, we gotta tell people the law. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you're not supposed to be killing your brother. You know, they already knew that back then.
Well, that's why Moses came. Moses came to bring the law.
Yeah.
The Lord gave the law because our people was going off.
Yeah.
They lost their way, in other words. When they was here already, they knew their way. Then they lost their way. And that's when Moses had to come with the law to say, here. And who was it? Aaron that went off with the golden calf and the worship. Because every time we get a law, our people want to go off.
Yeah.
You know?
They were saying, oh, like you fast forward those times to Egypt today, because when they was in the wilderness, they were saying, oh, we was eating good in Egypt.
Yep.
And we went to the wilderness today, right? And we followed the laws. A lot of our people would say, oh man, we was doing good in America.
Yep.
We was eating good. We was eating lovely, man. I remember McDonald's. You know?
Then prior to 1969, we didn't really have a law again. And who brought it back? Our women. We had to bring the law back to the children of Israel and wake up. See, the Lord has always passed, what's that scripture say? God passed away his people in Romans.
13 and 1 and
13 and 1.
Yeah.
Get that real quick. Because every once in a while we got to go back to the scriptures. You know? Romans 13:1, because this is what Apostle Paul said.
Yeah, because the thing is ultimately it's gathering our people that is meant for.
Does it
You
say?
know?
Did you read it?
So Romans 13:1. No, it's let's say 12, 11 and 1.
It might be 11.
Yeah,
11 and 1 and 2, something like that.
yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, 11 and 1. So it's Romans 11 and 1.
This is what Paul did. The same thing that had to happen to back us to the day. Okay, go ahead.
I say then, have God cast away his people?
Now, why did he say that? Because it seemed that our people, when you read the book of Hosea, the first chapter, it says they should be called the people of God that was not his people. Because God really did, he never cast us off, but he kind of said to hell with y'all. Y'all want to follow different gods? You follow them, man. You follow the so-called white man and all these heathen. Go ahead.
God forbid. For I also am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. Verse 2. God has not cast away his people,
There you go.
which he foreknew.
So the Lord, when you read Malachi 3:6, the Lord never changed. So if he never changed, did he not give the law to the Israelites? When did that change? You mean to tell me this all great, mighty, powerful being decided to scratch his head and say, you know what? Nah. He could do that. But when you read the scripture, he said, I'm the Alpha and Omega. The beginning and the end. The book is written and sealed already. We're just living in his program. Go ahead.
Believe in Adam and Eve.
Yes.
So where did man split? So where did
Good
how
Genesis
was the
5
white
and
man
1.
created?
How did the white man get created?
Like the Caucasus Mountains, the white man go get lost in the Caucasus Mountains.
Well, yeah, because that's like
How was he created?
that's
Are we all one? Let me ask one question. Are we all one?
no.
No. Okay.
You said, how did the white man?
So
Okay, go ahead. I can answer.
But we're not all one people.
No, we're not all one people. Okay. What's that? You got it. You got it.
Yeah.
That's Genesis 5 and 1. This is the book of the generations of Adam. In the day that God created man, in the likeness of God made him.
Go ahead.
So, verse 2. Male and female
Male and female.
created he them,
Yeah.
and blessed them, and called their name Adam in the name like in the day when they were created.
Right. So you had what you call the Adamites. You had there was a particular Adam, okay, but then you had Adam as a people, because you know that comes from Adamo, which means to it. We were just created from all different shades of the soil. That's why we're all different colors.
Like it.
Right. So when you go, I mean, we ain't really got time to get into it, but when you really go and you want to know where Esau, the so-called white man, came from, he really came from Cain, who had skin complexion, which is in Genesis the 4th chapter. But he's going to get to the point you got to
Yeah, and if I could say this, when you go into it, Adam and Eve wasn't just one person.
Well, that's what.
Yeah. When you go into it, it was like people would say the talking serpent.
Right.
You know, like a serpent is a snake. Well, we refer to people as snakes all the time. You know what I'm saying? The snake back then was the spirit of the so-called white man. But he wasn't a white man back then. He was a black man. He just had the spirit of the so-called white man. The Lord had to make that separation. You know what I'm saying? That's where the sons of you had three classifications of people on this planet. You have the sons of God, right, which are the Israelites. You have the sons of the wicked, which are the so-called Caucasians or the Edomites, okay, which they're not just white. They could be black too, you know, or looking Chinese, you know. And then you have the sons of men, which are the, you know, anybody that isn't an Israelite or Edomite. But go ahead and get that one.
Now we have to say that some of our people look like white people right now.
Yeah, I was going to get into that.
Because of the mixture.
Conor McGregor, Leonardo DiCaprio, a lot of
Robert
these
De
top
Niro.
actors. Yeah, Robert De Niro. A lot of them people, you know, like the Sicilians, our people was calling themselves Moors. Moor means black. And basically the Moors, they conquered Sicily, Italy, and they went into Sicily and they had sex with white women. And that's where, because the lineage goes by the father at the end of the day, not the mother. The mother don't have anything to do with who you are. So going on that one,
And the mother just has everything to do with the flesh to a degree.
yeah.
That's a mitochondria. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seed of the man.
And that's how we know that. That's how we know that. Because the scriptures in Hebrews 7:14 says, "For it is evident that the Lord came out of Judah." So Mary and Joseph had sex.
That's another
Yeah, that's a whole other thing. But it goes by the seed. It's not by the mother. The mother don't have nothing to do with it.
the immaculate deception of God.
Yeah, come on.
That was a Roman Catholic doctrine.
Yeah.
In fact, the Mormons believe God got off the throne, came down here and had sex with Mary. That's how the son came about.
That ties into the scripture that you taught, the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. But going on that one,
It's Genesis 22 and 23. And the Lord said unto her, two nations are in thy womb.
it says 2 nations are in your womb. Right? Normally, if you have 2 children come out of your you know, if a woman has 2 children, it's still the same nation. But the Lord split those 2 nations. Right? Go ahead.
And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
Bowels. Now, when you look at us, right, our people, right, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, we got rhythm, we can dance, it's a whole total different feel. But when you look at the so-called white man, and when they try to do stuff like us, they just don't got it.
And if you see a white man get down, you're more likely one of us.
Yeah.
So these 2 nations inside of the woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rebecca out of womb. Rebecca.
Yeah. Yep. So
Had the birth.
Yep.
She literally has Jews through the men inside of her.
Yep.
Planted by whom?
The father, Isaac.
yeah, I
So that's why when you go into the scriptures, when you read Romans the 9th chapter, when it says, "Now all Israel is Israel," because they're not Abraham. Abraham had Isaac and Ishmael, and so Ishmael came out of the lineage of Abraham too. Esau did too. They're Hebrews as well. The white man is Hebrew, but they're Edomites. You know, the nations are something, man. You know that?
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
yeah, like where's the so-called white Mike Tyson? Where's the so-called white Michael Jordan? You know? Well, they can't even say Michael Jackson, you know, even though he's the term white.
Well, I got news for you. Mike was my disturbing. Where's the so-called African Michael Jordan?
yeah.
I ain't saying Africa because Africa's split. Even Africans know they have different nations. Because our people are in Morocco and Nigeria. Most of the western part of Africa is different than the eastern part. The eastern part is where they're sticking their heads up cows' asses and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Our people don't. That's a heathen custom.
Michael Jackson, that's all on him. He wanted to be famous.
Well, you
Sammy
know,
Sosa too.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Curses, man.
Go first. But they still Israelites though.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going to get you with 3 James 9:7. You know that's what God's going to constitution of Israel. Originally that was going to John 3 today, kind of as it's all different colors. Actually, he goes back river, going back to where everybody was dark. How would you make this? You had to go by drop. You go by skin color, you got to go by drop. Yeah, look at the word drop. Google that. Google the word definition. But keep going on that out.
And the elder shall serve the younger.
It says the elder shall serve the younger. Right? Keep going.
Now you gotta understand, all this you see right here, I'm talking about Esau, it's in the New Testament too. And you gotta ask yourself, well, why is that? Because that book, it should have never really been called the New Testament. It should have been an addition to the first testament.
That's the other face of the knives about.
Yeah.
King James wise is the whole and
Yeah.
most doctrines of
Right.
the face is just one book.
Right. That's why the Roman Catholics did that. Who put this Bible together? The Roman Catholics had the Bible destruction group, the Roman Catholics, the Latin, and word Gentile should have never been in the Bible. Think about it. That word Gentile comes from the word gens, which means nation or foreigner. That's all it means. It means foreigner. And you got Gentile, you got stranger. Those are all relative words. Yeah. Where you a stranger, you a Gentile, because you don't know who you are. But you're learning, you might know now.
Okay, before you came into this knowledge, just calling yourself black, African American, Negro, whatever. You know, but you're not going to see those terms. You're not going to see those terms in the scripture. Now you'll see King Solomon that say, "I am black, but I am comely." You know, what's that Songs of Solomon, the first chapter? But it also in what's that Isaiah, the 10th through the morning, 14 language. Yeah. Yeah. Basically, the Israelites. That was when they say black in the scriptures. That's so you can tell us apart. But we all are different shades of brown. You know.
You're basically saying that you're an Israelite. You know, I'm black, but comely. Black means beautiful. I mean, it's basically saying that was there to help us wake up. To know that this is not a white man's book.
Yeah.
Go back to the two seals. Okay, yep. Yeah, we got, yep. We don't want to jump around.
It says, and when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were, hold on.
There was twins.
Yeah, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment.
So the so-called white man ain't white. He's actually red. Right? Keep going.
Now, why don't I read that in the church, man?
This is the best part, though. And they call his name Esau.
And Esau in the Hebrew means Isashwa, which means wasted away in sea. So when he came out, the so-called white man was basically a clean leper. He ain't had no pigmentation. So when they said wasted away in sea, they was looking at him like, he ain't got no pigmentation. Right? Therefore, he is wasted.
Now, you read the story of Miriam in the book of Nahum? Numbers. Miriam, when the Lord cursed her to be leprous and white, it tells you that. Now, why would that be cursed? Because everybody was brown.
Where that text you just read?
Genesis 25 and 20.
Keep going.
And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's steel.
Right?
Now, why didn't it mention his color?
Right. And when you go into that, right, that means that basically when he was holding on to Esau's heel, basically at the end of Esau's reign, that's when our people are going to come in and we're going to rule this planet. Okay, that was symbolic, because when they saw that, you know, they was like, okay, he came out holding on to his hands. So what that means is that once America is finished and white supremacy is done, that's when our people are going to rule on this planet. You know what I'm saying? Like the first exactly. That's one of those scriptures. See what you just did, right? You might not know is the scriptures talk about precept upon precept. So when you just seen that, you be like, oh, first shall be last, last shall be first. So when you see these scriptures, know there's another scripture that goes into that scripture that backs up that scripture, so you can get that point.
But 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. But Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
That's what I'm holding on to that hill. Now, you might think that's just talking about one man. I was talking about a nation. So why would it say Esau is the end of the world? Well, wait a minute. How one man going to be the end of the whole world?
That's what he died a long time ago.
Yeah, that's going to be like the world's still here.
And that shows you when you see Esau as the end of the world. I mean, like Adam. Adam meant the whole group of people. Jacob, we call Jacob, that means the whole group of people. You know what I'm saying? It's not just talking about one person. You know?
That's in Malachi 1 and 4 as well. Right. But go ahead, is there more there?
Yeah. And his name was called Jacob.
Which Jacob in the Hebrew is Jacob, which means supplanter. And a lot of our people got that supplanting ways. They try to
set you up.
Yeah, try to
That's
set you up.
Go with that again.
You said Creed got it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Alright, it says, and his name was called Jacob.
Right.
And Isaac was 3 years old when she bare him.
Now, one thing how you can tell like the difference between, well, get Deuteronomy 7:6. One way how you can tell like the Bible is for our people is prophecy.
Can he get Romans 9:13?
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you can get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then because that's going to back up what we were saying. Salaki, brother.
No, you good. No,
because we're going into Jacob and Esau.
Yeah.
9 and 13.
9 and 13.
Yeah, read that. Because we got to understand who God loves. Go ahead.
It says, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Yep. Oh, now God talking about hate? I thought y'all teach hate. I thought that was wrong to teach hate. That's what all the Christians say. That's all we teach. Well, we can show you hate all through the Bible. They will never read that. Go ahead, brother.
It's Job 34 and 29, because he gives a distinction between two nations. It's Job 34 and 29. When he giveth quietness, who then can make trouble? And when he hideth his face, who then can behold him? Whether it be done against nation or against man only. So the Lord judges nations and men. And right there, a nation is going to be judged with Esau. You know, we being judged right now because we went up. And, you know, we just give you the distinction between the
You don't want to be the so-called white man right now.
Right.
I'm telling you. And remember say y'all teach hate. But look at all these stores, man. All this shit is ran by them in our community. How did that happen? That's in Deuteronomy. The brother wanted to bring out. I was about to get second Thessalonians. All right. 1 and 6.
We're the Israelites. The sons of Jacob. The sons of Jacob got his name changed to Israel. Which Israel in the Hebrew is Yasser Allah, which means he's the prince of power. Okay? So Jacob had 12 sons. Hey, can you show him the sign right fast now? And then these 12 sons, like the so-called Negroes are the tribe of Judah. You got that word tribe? Yeah. The definition of tribe is social group comprising numerous families, clans, or generations together with slaves, dependents, or adopted strangers. This group of persons having common character, occupation, or interest. And our common interest at the end of the day, when our people was in our land, it should be right now. Our common interest should be keeping the scriptures and having faith in the Most High. That's our common interest right now. You know what I'm saying? The so-called white man can't come into this because he's not a part of this. He's not a part of this family. You know, we building a spiritual ark.
Starting with the men.
Starting with the men. You know, it's not about women coming in either. If you got your woman, she's supposed to learn under you. You know, what men ain't supposed to be teaching another man's woman or even dealing with another man's woman. You know, but we build a spiritual ark. So the ones who is meant for, right? Show that missile sign. When Noah came on the earth, he was telling people that time that he was in, that was going to be destroyed by water, right? They didn't believe it. Now we telling people that America is going to be destroyed with thermonuclear missiles, right? And them missiles ain't sitting in them silos for no reason. That's the Lord's judgment. Okay, you don't die and you go to a place called hell. Hell means the grave, and it's also a living condition. And the living condition for our people, which is also a Greek word going back into Rome. That was for homosexuals. That's what they call hell back then. It was a pit full of fire. It was meant for homosexuals. It wasn't spirituality aspect of it.
Yeah, that comes from Greek mythology. But you got that Second Thessalonians. Like what you said, who are we, right? Go ahead.
That is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. 2 and 3 come.
Let no man deceive you by any means, for for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first. And our people, this is the only captivity that our people never knew who they was. We don't. Everything that we got, the so-called white man brainwashed that into us. You know what I'm saying? And we got to come back onto the Heavenly Father and realize that we went off. You know, like not having pride. You know, because a lot of our people have pride. You know, when you go into the book of Proverbs, there's a lot of scriptures in there that's talking about wisdom. You know, which wisdom means having proper judgment. You know, a lot of people, I don't judge. But the scripture says that we're supposed to judge. You got a book in the Bible called Judgment. Because our people actually prove of judgment. You know? Go ahead. So our people fell away, right? But that goes into the curses in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter. Our people fell away. Now we killing each other, calling each other black. Okay, we the lowest people on the planet. We the last. But the ones who we are, right? You know, the Lord willing, we are the elect. We're gonna be first in the kingdom. Go ahead.
Say about Satan.
Satan. That's what we're gonna get right here. Hey, jump up to the
Brother,
eight verse.
brother wanted to know who we were, and but Isaiah 51:9 goes into that
Hey,
thing.
can you get that Isaiah 50? You said 1?
51:9.
Get that. Hey, read that for me.
8.
Yeah.
The 2 Thessalonians 3, it's like a 2 and 8. Like.
And then shall that wicked be revealed. Right after we fell away, right? Our people back then didn't know the so-called white man was the devil. That the word that the Lord created. Okay, we had to fall away, right, from who we was. Right, go ahead. Because America is also Rome. We was under Roman captivity before. Go ahead.
Whom the Lord shall pursue with the spirit of his mouth.
And that's us coming out here speaking against the society. We consuming the so-called white man. This gets to them when they see, with the niggas out there on the street. In their mind, they're looking at niggas. But go ahead.
And shall destroy the brightness of his coming.
Verse 9.
Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan.
Right. So it says, even him who's coming is after the working of Satan. So basically, when you go into the scriptures, right? The Lord, the one who the world ignorantly calls God, which his name is God, okay? They call him Jehovah. That's not his name. The letter J didn't exist 400 years ago. The one who the world ignorantly calls God, he controls everything, okay? On whether it's, a child that's getting shot, or your own mindset, he controls you, So the Lord controls everything. So that lie of Satan defying God, that's a lie. Okay? Now it says
you got free will.
Yeah. It says even him who's coming is after the working of Satan. So basically the Lord told Satan to do these things. He's giving Satan the
Rain.
You said what?
The rain.
Yeah,
the rain.
Hey, get Job 9:24. I can quote it. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covers the faces of the judges, if not who is it? And that's talking about the so-called white man. Okay, go ahead.
And the Lord gave them the earth. When you read the book of Kings, the book of First Kings, he says what? When you look at that book, it's called Kings for a reason. He said, who sets kings up and who brings them down? If you really think about it, the Babylonians or the Assyrians should still be in power. Because if you got that kind of reign and rulership and power, you should never fall.
And the Egyptians.
And the Egyptians, they should still be in power. Like America. Everybody think America never fall. But they have the same power structure, so to speak, according to this era, as they had in Rome.
Yeah.
So how did Rome fall? With that great military, you remember? They marker who with the shields and all that, big ass military. They fell.
Ain't no round.
Yeah, but and the same thing's going to happen here. This is the greatest military on the planet or ever existed. How's it going to fall? The Lord is going to come back. Those UFOs you see, that's what that is. And the guy did a documentary saying the UFOs, when it flew over the silos with the missiles, the shit start cutting on and cutting off. See, they're going to try to stop the missile launch at the last minute. And the Lord ain't going to have that.
They got video proof of a missile being tested.
Yeah.
And a so-called UFO shoot basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Satan basically, he does the will of the Most High perfectly. And the scriptures was that Isaiah 45:7. It says, "I the Lord create peace, I create evil. You know, I the Lord do all these things."
Yeah.
You know, so the Lord is the one who ultimately he decides everything.
He's a great, powerful God. You want to take the credit away from the Creator? Yeah, if you was to create some dog, would you create a dog that could kill you? Hell no. Huh?
It's on Proverbs 16:4. The Lord has made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Yeah, he created the wicked to be destroyed for his glory. So the ones who come in, okay, into this truth and they realize, oh, you know, what's going on, our people, we went off, everybody individually, but as a nation, we all getting punished, right? And we come back. See, when we go into the kingdom, it ain't gonna be none of that selfish shit. Because a lot of our people are selfish. You know, and that's one of the reasons why a lot of the problems are in this world. Because our people are selfish. You know, when we come out on this in this weather, you know, this is love right here. You know, we putting our life on the line. Anybody can come by, you know, and we out here showing love, man. The Lord commanded us to go out there and show love to our brothers. You know, the ones that is meant to get. Because just because you got that skin color don't mean you're a brother. You know?
Hey, the churches hadn't helped. What else is help? Think about it. Nothing. The guys got the Islam, all that shit. They selling bean pies and crack under the bottom of it. If everybody followed the laws, just even Leviticus, the Levitical law, this place would be better. Correct me if I'm wrong, man. No homosexuals, no stealing, no eating pork and crabs and shrimp.
And when you say this church right here, we're the spiritual building. When the Lord said, I will destroy the church and rebuild it in 3 days, they didn't think he was talking about the building, he was talking about himself.
Well, that's why church has to be, because that shows you that, you know.
The Lord created it, didn't he?
He sure did.
So if it's the house of God, why they shooting up the churches?
Why church shoots keep happening? You know, and we're more exposed than the building.
Like you said, this is the real church. Church really means call out. We're calling out.
Yep.
Absolutely. Precept for you real quick. It's Acts 7 and 48. However, the Most High does not live in houses. I'm sorry, that's wrong.
But yeah, go ahead.
No, it's
That's the wrong translation. You can just quote it, man.
Acts 7 and 48. Howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, as saith the prophet, like we just going into. This is spiritual building. He didn't build the first apostolic Baptist church. He didn't build none of them churches. He's not in them. Why do you think out here, if he was in them churches, why did he allow that white boy to go in there and shoot up that church? The Lord was with him.
When they say Jesus coming back, take the church. I believe the heart of a human being. The heart means what? The heart is not here. The heart is here. Spirit. And guess what he's coming back to do? Matthew 10:34. You did. Matthew 10:34. Go to speak. Huh? Yeah, let's see that one. Matthew 10:34 says we're going to show you the one you call Jesus, what he coming back for. I thought he came for love and peace and prosperity. This is the real letter. This is the right King James version, no other fake version. 10:34.
This is Matthew 10 and 34. Think not that I have come to send peace on earth.
with the Christmas jingles, peace on earth. That was the so-called white man shit, man, because he wants peace in his society. And the only way to keep the society flowing is with glittering sword. Okay, when you go to Job, the 20th chapter, it goes into war. You know?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And married against the father and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter and all against her mother-in-law.
So this is the good news. It's the gospel. But he said he's going to set families apart, and we know these are future prophecies. I thought it was the good news. See, that's the church. They take the good scriptures, and they only read the good part, the love, and everybody holds hands. That's only talking about the Israelites as the brothers. Don't teach all nations.
Yep.
That was Israelites that scattered amongst all nations.
And then we can prove how that's possible because as of right now, it's kind of happening right now. But when we came into this thing to awaken when we woke up, you know, that's what happened to us. You know, we had families set apart from it. You know, the mothers, the brothers. You know, that's what happened. But when that time comes, as time goes on, it's going to happen more and more to these people now. You know,
Why do you think Jesus, when he called Jesus, got hung on the cross? Because he was such a nice man. Everybody loved him. Come on. Everybody loved Jesus, right? But he got hung. Yahushua got hung because he was teaching the truth. And the scripture says, we are in Yahushua. So they're going to hate us too, just like they hated him.
and the thing is, and why we hate our people so much, our stupid people so much, you know, I'm talking about the you know, like these guys, like these people over here. Why we hate people like that so much, coons, and because they're the ones that got they're the ones that got him hung. Our people, you know,
Real Jews.
every time I look at coons, man, and ones that come up here and scoff, and you know, be ready to fight us and shit like that, I look at them like, man, you probably one of the people that got the little hung, man. You know.
Jeremiah 4:22, for my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are silent children. And they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil. But to do good, they have no knowledge.
Yeah, man, they so quick to, you know, go out there and shoot somebody, shoot another nigga, or worry about the next top rapper or whatever the hell they do, you know, or try to be the next top rapper or whatever, you know. Hold up a bit, you know. But then when it comes to knowledge, you know, they don't want to do that.
Yeah,
You can easily hide something in the book that you want. You can easily hide something in the book, you know.
Nigga ain't gonna pick up the
And nigga ain't gonna pick it up and read it.
They gonna look at all the things.
Right. Out of $500 bill in that book, they ain't gonna read it. They not gonna buy it. You know? Because they just don't like research. You know?
And then you got Google. And you got Google the book now.
Right. You can add something in Google.
It is in Google. That's why they don't know.
Right.
They ain't gonna go to Google. They gonna go to
Yeah.
Okay, you get done. Look at all the drama. You know, Dick like drama. I'm kind of victim of that too. You know, when I see a fight going on, I want to see that. You know? But we still remain spiritual, though. You know? Oh, you know, that's what we like.
But Jake wants to follow.
Right.
He want to see. He want to look at world stars, see who got the biggest blood,
Yeah.
or the biggest hamburger they can eat.
Every time there's a fight around, I just it's supposed to be in a cafeteria, so I just move away a little bit.
Yeah, don't get involved in that.
I just get up and move away.
Go ahead.
Alright? This is Proverbs 1:22. How long ye simple ones will ye love simplicity?
Right. So that's how people. You know, how long will you simple ones will you love simplicity? How long are y'all gonna be simple like this, man? How many times is a cop gonna kill your people to realize to make you wake up? You know. But overall, the Lord is doing it, keeping our people asleep like that. You know, because the truth ain't for everybody. You know?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. No.
That's oh wait.
No. Oh, yeah. The cat's done. Oh, yeah.
And the scooter, he like, and fools hate knowledge.
Right, so it's going to delight in that scorn. They delight in that, man. They like that. They don't think that they're marking that stuff, man. You know, for serious trouble. You know, for curses from the Lord. They don't think that. They like speaking up against it. You know? And when we tell them, hey, you mark yourself, man, whatever. You'll see when the Lord gets you, man. You know, every wrong that we did, everything wrong that we did, the Lord always got us back for it. You know, yeah, what 2 Corinthians say, we all must appear before the judgment seat of Yahweh, right? If be good or bad. Right. You know? So if you did something good, the Lord got you. If you did something bad against the Lord got you. That's why when guys are being born, it's a thing called reincarnated. Watch it. Oh, somebody should be holding the umbrella. Okay. That's why when you got guys that's reincarnated, they may come back as a dwarf or something, man. You know? Everything's small. They might be short with a big head. You know? Those are curses from the Lord, from what they did in their past. And it's geneticized because they might come back and their whole lineage is messed up, man. Like we got high blood pressure and all that. Those are curses. There we go. Example always one time. You know, those cripples. You know, the Lord do things like that, man. And some of them are awful. The guys got, and I'm being graphic. When you go back and you got a tiny little rod, that's a curse from the Lord, man. You know.
Why does Christians make themselves?
They're crossing out themselves.
Jesus
That's all.
never said be a Christian, did he?
Yeah, in a sense. Because what's the word Christian mean? The word Christian means what? Anointed. So we're the real Christians. Lord willing, we the real, because we don't know if we the elect. Many are called, but few are chosen. Because either way, they the false Christians.
So I mean, yeah. I mean, like for example, why? I'm gonna make an example.
If somebody kills your family with a certain gun, would you wear that same gun around your neck to worship the death of your family? So that's what they doing to the world initially calls Jesus. You know, they hung him on the cross. They're cursing themselves when they wear that cross, which is only a torture device.
Okay, when they do that, they
Yeah, they're crossing themselves out. Yeah,
But it's only a torture device.
Also, like Christian.
Excellent. Right.
Christ is
They crossing
great.
out. Do you know what the word Christmas means? Who knows?
Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas. Christmas. I mean, he might not know. You know? What do you mean?
Christ. Christ.
And they turn Christ to Chris. Right, and mass means death. Right? Go ahead.
Acts 11:26. And when he had found him, he brought him unto Antioch. And it came to pass that whole year they assembled themselves with the church and taught much people. And the disciples were called Christians first in Antioch. Now that was pretty much like a derogatory term for us to follow Yahushua. So the term Christian is us to follow what is called Christ, or Mashiach.
The true followers, the true worshipers. These devils, they've actually taken the words and they twisted them and made it seem like it was them. Remember, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. So that fake Jesus, you know that. You know who that man was?
Somebody's cousin.
Well, kinda. That was the son of Pope Alexander VI. And you know what he did? He said, I'm the Father. That's why when you go to the Catholic Church, they say, Father, forgive me. Father, Father. But he says, since I'm the Father, that's the Son. And literally, he made him his son. So really, the Pope is saying that he's the true Father. That's why when those Roman Catholics come to Baltimore or wherever, They got all these people following. When the scripture says, call no man your father. They devils. You know? Wait. That whole thing is great. Well, the brother can get it. I watched that umbrella, man.
Yeah, I was fucked up with that.
All right. It's Proverbs 20:23. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you.
Right.
So the Lord is going to pour out his spirit upon his people. You know, are you Muslim, sir? You follow Islam? You can be. So you're not sure which way you want to go. No, I asked you. What are you? It ain't what I said. I asked him a question. If I ask him a question, it ain't what I said. It's what I asked.
I was gonna say he was calling you.
Yeah, he might be Wakanda, man. The little elf of Wakanda. So we have a little fun here and there, man. Go ahead. See. We just ask questions. Right. Because we're trying to reach our people. It could have been him.
It's the hook.
You know, it's the hook. It's just all. We just ask the question. We'll ask these people here. Are y'all Christians? You're Christians? You're Christians of God?
Not today.
Not today. Okay. That's what you say. Not today. Not tomorrow either.
I gotta leave with that note. Hey, thank y'all.
Hey, no problem. We here every week.
Yeah, that's fine.
Every week. Okay.
That guy was great. That was the problem example. How we remember how earlier we said that Esau is not exactly white, he's red.
Yeah.
That's a pure devil right there. I ain't never hear that answer. That's not the thing. He said that.
His spirit was in him to make him.
Oh, he's the devil.
That's a devil.
He wanted,
not today with us.
right.
Not today.
Right. Well, the scripture says that he's he has crafted it.
He couldn't do it, could he?
Right. Can somebody get this 2 Corinthians 2:11? Okay, before you go.
He just couldn't do it, could he?
You read the spirit, brother.
He couldn't say he was.
He couldn't say it was.
Not today.
Yep. What the scripture says, his tongue shall cleave to his own mouth. You know, book of Psalms.
All right. 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, but we are not ignorant of the device.
So we know what the so-called white man is pretty much thinking before he even gets here. When he talks, the first words come out of his mouth, we understand Satan's devices, man.
Judge the spirit by the spirit.
Judge the spirit by the spirit. Yep. It's spiritual, man. It's spiritual.
Yeah, I was thinking that's the name of that guy. The image that credit from Christ. He's a celebrate Bourget. But this is to let you know that this is even prophesied in the Bible. This Wisdom of Solomon 14:15. For a father afflicted with untimely mourning, when he has made an image of his child to be taken away, now honored him as a god. And that image was put on our people's worship of God. And it says, which was then a dead man and delivered to those that were under him ceremonies and sacrifices. So our people, it's the first thing our people think of. You hear that name Jesus Christ is that one name. Actual man and walk the earth. Wow.
Yeah, and in the time of the Maccabees, when you read that, like 3, I think 48, it talks about when they overthrew the temple. And really that goes back from Serapis Christi. That goes back to ancient deity that they worship. Nimrod. But that comes back to nowadays as sexual abortion. You know? And then, you know, everything is reincarnated. You know? Now they worship whatever, another devil. You know, they worship the Evelyn Rothschild now, man. Money. Which is the money. That's the new seed. You know? Well, that's why when you look at these streets, you can't even hardly drive somewhere without the car falling apart. Because this is Rome falling all over again. This place is going down, man. You Israelites that don't want to wake up, you're going to go down with it.
Right.
You know? This place has got to go.
So what about the rapture?
The rapture? Oh, that's simple. There is a rapture, so to speak. The scriptures in Revelation, you can get it. Okay. I'll go ahead and speak on it. But you talking about the rapture.
That's basically the elect, really. You know, that's the elect, the Lord's elect. You know, which is the people the ones that been following the Lord's law. You know, people say that the rapture is for anybody who believes. Anybody can call on the name of the Lord. Anybody can say Yahweh send me outside. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's in Matthew 7.
Anybody can say that. Anybody can say that. But if you don't if you don't follow the laws, then it would mean nothing. You know.
You got that also 2 Corinthians 12 and 4. Hold on. That's from it. Oh, go ahead, you got it?
This is Revelation 12, 18 and 4.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Revelation 18 and 3. All nations have drunk off the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich from the abundance of delicacy. Merchants of the earth, all these nations, you see, that are capitalized for us. So-called Chinese man, white man, the Edomites, so-called East Indians. You know, we pretty much buy everything we need from them. Yep. We're the biggest city in the world.
Word.
I mean, to be honest, every nation of the Israel capitalized on that. Why is that so phenomenal? I mean, they exist on this planet, the uranium, the gold. Why is that so? Because Esau, he wants to afford to consume everything as if he's done. You know, he got ways to create energy out of natural resources. One created. Nikolai Tesla created a system where we can live with sustainable energy by putting a prong in the front of your garden and deriving it from the earth. But the Esau, he doesn't follow none of the land standards, none of the laws. So the earth go ahead and kind of return itself. And where we live, there ain't hardly any trees. You go there in their neighborhood, you know what I want to make one right there. Trees in their houses. Right.
But before you jump to it, we're going to get you the thing about the rapture.
Yeah, it's First Thessalonians 4:17. Then we, which are alive and remain, shall be caught up together with them in the clouds.
Right. The clouds is talking about the chariots. You know, the ones, you're going to have a tribulation, a time of tribulation. And the ones, and some of us going to die for the truth. But then the ones that are left are going to be caught up in the clouds. And you're going to have the ones who was already in the truth. They're going to rise first. Yeah. Yeah. And that's a literal sense.
Blood is blood.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a lot of bloodshed. What that's saying is going to be a lot of bloodshed. We don't know how high it's going to rise, but it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot of death. Now, what was the other question? I didn't hear him say y'all was talking about gold or something like that.
I was going to see what I was Revelation 13.
Right.
And it's just going to the mercy, they consume it. When he called us out, and he's going to call us something out of it.
Okay. Oh yeah. That's a good one too. Yeah. Come out of her, my people. Which really starts now. Before that, because when we cry out, come out of her, my people, that her is the false doctrine in America. America's doctrine. You know, you got another, it's like we saying that's talking about get on the plane and fly, do eat. You know? But if we don't fly, get on the plane and fly, what would be the reason for the Lord to come deliver us?
All right? Continuing on, Revelation 13, 18 and 4, Colossians. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her my people, that ye be not partakers of my sin, and that ye receive not her faith.
Yeah, that's what we're telling you. Come out of her. Come out of this lost. He's right too. Because the Lord's going to raise the elect up out of this place, come out of her. And if you're going to see the fire, a beautiful fire, so the fire going to be beautiful to us. And if we the elect and we looking down, it's going to be a beautiful sight. You know? Imagine living in a roach-infested house, and then you can go live in a palace. And you're going to look at that house, and you're going to burn it down and set it on fire. You're going to be the first to see that and look at that. Man, I got to get out of here. You know? Go ahead.
For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh have remembered her iniquities. I mean, you know, the sins are overwhelming, and the Lord remember all these things that was done, and he coming back and pretty much forgiving people for all those things.
And what are some of the sins you brothers know that reach to heaven? I'm talking about literal. Which one of those things that reach to heaven? That's you. I'm talking about literally got up in heaven. No,
The satellite.
there's some satellites, man. Oh, yeah. You know? Those, they got a satellite called GOD, Global Orbiter Device.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. The pollution. Chemtrail.
That's all wrong.
Yeah, because you only supposed to go up a certain height. That's what the Tower of Babel was all about.
I got one flying from the farthest plane. It's 30 million miles from the farthest plane, and when it sends a signal back, it takes 19 minutes by the speed of sound to get back.
Yeah.
Sound like that. That's because if you have satellite, I mean telescopes that can see other planets, but they never been past the planet Africa. They don't have satellites that go to other planets and send back signals.
That's true.
Because the Lord set a limit that Esau can't pass in the time. I'm not saying on the news for NASA is one big lie.
NASLA?
Yeah. The media will tell you what they want you to know. You know, so
And they tell you the unemployment rate is dropped. But they don't count the people that's on unemployment, that's why.
right. And they don't count the people that get denied the station.
Right.
So it's making it like people don't make work.
And think about it. Let's say that was true. Let's say it's all correct. There's something called dominion. Yeah, but the white man does know about that. That's why if you go into space, you'll go forever.
Right.
Because, go ahead. See, they can't even get to the bottom of the water, all the way to the bottom of the water.
Yeah, I looked at a video about that. That water is deep. That water is deeper than they think.
Yeah.
You know? They said they couldn't even get down there no more.
So that pressure.
They said there's animals down there that you've never even seen before.
Yeah.
Like a dragonfish. That shit look like something on a scary movie.
They got light. So how to get
You
light?
need a flashlight to see that.
Yeah. When you get that deep down, there's no light. So how the hell is you getting light down that deep? And I don't know if you've ever been swimming because I used to swim a lot. When you go deep down underwater, say in a 12-foot pool, you can feel the pressure on your forehead, your ears, and that's only 12 feet.
Right.
Can you imagine the hundreds of thousands of feet? That car, you drop that car all the way down into the depth of the sea, it'll crush you like it's nothing.
They still be down, or the down bought out, maybe trying to go down Brazil, that they got close to the track by there. That everything like that. He said, yeah, and a really good look on some of the stuff. And then it's like,
Yeah, you got undertones.
I got preset. It's Joe 28. Job 28:7. There is a path which no fowl knoweth, and which the vulture's eye has not seen, the lion's gut has not trodden it, nor the fish flying past the God. Now that's going into saying that there's even places on earth that the white man has never been. You got parts of Russia, you got parts of South America, you got parts of the world that he's never been. The same way he's never been to the bottom of the ocean, or the homeland of his faith, his state.
I mean, come on, man. They can't even get close to the damn Titanic. The Titanic is not even that deep down there. But they can't even get close to it. They need a submarine to get down there. Not even a submarine, not a submarine, one of those little things that they
Even like we said about that moon situation, like the scriptures say, we ain't ignorant of Satan's devices. When you look at that picture when they supposed to be doing the moon, it's basically there's no atmosphere, there's no air up there. So how the hell the flag is moving? Yeah. And when you look at the moon, at night, right? And when you look at the moon at night, right, it's bright. It's bright. We created two lights, one for the day, one for the electrolytes at night. So how is there a shadow in the moon if it's that bright? Man, people sitting at home with whatever year they were 19, whatever, and they look at this like, oh man, and amazing. It never happened.
God, why God created a human being like me? I ask myself this all the time. To die, why was I placed here on this rock? This planet. To die? Why do I have to die?
There's no such thing as that, really. I mean, it's a physical form, but, you know, if you go into the word human, the white man's not a human. If you go into human, he's stuck. We're the real human. But he created us because we are his chosen people.
And then to be placed here, especially with, Jason, and Israel, he simply say to serve out our city.
But, so, people live in peace, but it was ordained for us to go off to where we got to learn certain people in order to inherit the kingdom of heaven. We really did it because we wanted to. Right. We can't, it's something we shouldn't try to, go into things,
Let's get right. Now, when you go in the Apocrypha, what's that scripture? False out of script. Now, get Isaiah 55 as well.
Oh, yeah, I got that right here. All right, it's Isaiah 55 and 8. It goes to say, for my thoughts are not your thoughts, and our thoughts is not the same as the Lord. Neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord.
Yeah, I mean, just like the thing with the, what was that thing? The thing with the floating cities. I don't understand that. It was a floating city site or something. A few places, like the city's gonna die. Something like that. We try not to understand that. I mean, we know that that's the word of the Lord. We know that.
You know that he also has experience with the sound.
Yeah, of cities, right?
Now this is a precept follow going on. Sirach 3:21. Seek not out things that are too hard for thee, neither search the things that are above thy strength. So it's certain things that we should be doing. Get back to who we are as a people, as a Britain. And then a little you'll be like, you get the king.
Look up trimming.
gave us a lot of protection to make this decision.
Speaking of science,
But first of all, the important thing is finding out where is us waking up the election to get up out of here. Like that other stuff, it don't matter. It's a lot of secrets that we not going to know. Some things ain't just meant to be understood.
Let's keep reading on that. You know,
I said, no.
speaking of science, I don't know if you remember that, he said that foxes have hats. Could have made some difference just like
you
that.
know what, man? We ain't worry about that. Go ahead. 55 and 8, I think.
A lot of times. All right. Continue on. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways.
So now, do you understand what the word science means? The word science means to know, right? Now, when you read John 16 and 13, he said he will guide you into all truth. So when it's that time for you to know why, you'll know. Now, I'm going to read another scripture for you. Hold it. This is the rock, the King James 7 and 4. It says, seek not of the Lord preeminence, neither of the king the seat of honor. Now read the word preeminence.
This is the definition of preeminence, the quality or state of being superiority.
Right. So when you ask them certain questions about being, why did the Lord do this and why did the Lord do that? You know, because we already know we're superior in the spirit. But we shouldn't be asking that right now because the Lord is the one to bring you up and bring you down. He created us for a reason. And you're kind of saying, well, why we gotta die? Basically. That's what the so-called white man's been doing. You're thinking like that because he's like, I don't want to die, I want to live forever. Because it's the cycle of life. Just like a cat, a dog, and anything else dies. It's all to gear us up. When you die, you're reincarnated. I'm just going a little deeper. You're reincarnated, and each time you're reincarnated, you carry things with you. And that's all the purging, like the brother Anand just said. It's the purge, and this brother here, it's the purge to get you to the kingdom. Well, now, this is my son here, right? He might ask, why do I beat his ass when he was younger? Well, I beat his ass in him. I beat their ass so when they got older, they would understand what I was trying to tell them. So why, and that's what I was asking, why are we in slavery? All the answers is right here. A part of our slavery is to die. Believe it or not. Because we ain't supposed to really die like that. But the Lord cursed us. Hold that over. A part of our slavery is to die. Because if we were superior, if we really had it like that, what's that, Psalms 82 and 6? And that's going to break it down too when you read that. I'm going to show you why. You know? When you say, well, why we got to die? We'll read it.
Psalm 82 and 6. I have said ye are gods,
Yep.
and all of you are children of the Most High.
Keep going.
But ye shall die like men,
There you go.
and fall like one of the princes.
Right. So you shall die like men. Why would he say that? If you're a God, you ain't supposed to die. But he said, I'm going to have, you're going to die. Because you went off. Now you might ask, well, wait a minute. The Lord is the one controlling this. Why would he cause us to go off? That's when you go to the brother that says, seek not things above our strength. Then it's the Lord's show. Exodus 15:3 says the Lord is a man of war. And when war, you die. You know?
So, one point in time in the Bible, they was living to 900 years old, and he cut down the age.
Right.
I mean, you gotta think it like this. Howard made his son, but he had his son die for us. You know, so it sounded like
Well, how would y'all not even ask that same question?
Right.
When it got weak from Mount Gethsemane. So why do I have to die? You know? So that's not a bad question. And it's still a good question. Because we've all had that. You say, man, I'm afraid of death.
Right.
What's that in 2 Corinthians? It talks about, you can look it up, see the depth of the swallowed up. Right. It is a reason. You know, white man came into power, and guess what? When you get to the kingdom, we ain't gonna be worried about that. Right. You know, it's a thing I always say, and you know, that's both for man and woman. How do you know it's bad if you never had good? How do you know it's good if you never had bad? Yep. Yep. That's why you die. So when you come back and we get in that kingdom, you're gonna appreciate it.
That's Gordon. I wanted to say to make a quick point because as you get older, I talk to a lot of elderly men. When you talk to them, they say they ready to go because they tired of what they had to go through with life, the pain they got to go through with their bodies. They ready to go live a new life.
So why would you want to live in this hell anyway? It's hell. You live, imagine you curse. That's why you watch the vampire movies that curse to walk the earth. Hold on. I thought everlasting life wasn't a curse. It's a curse on this hell. You gotta do a lifetime of nigger women, crack smoke blowing all in your face, paying bills, you know.
You go, basically, it's like the older you are, you see how, I mean, I'm 42, but see how it was like in the 70s and 80s compared to now. Like, your spirit infection, like, man, these young kids, they fucked up, they ain't in the right mindset. So you can imagine every generation go down, they get that much worse. You be back, like, man, what the hell is going on? People not living on them. They're not living right, you know? That's why they ready to go. All right, this is our 1 Corinthians 15 and 55. 58. All right, 15 and 58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unremovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord.
Keep going.
All right. Yeah. For as much as ye know,
That's what I was going to say.
all right, this is 1 Corinthians 15 and 56. The sting of death is sin, and the strength of sin is the law. But,
Oh, yeah. No, keep going. I thought about the thing of death and swallowed up.
but thanks be to Yahweh, which giveth us victory through our Lord Yahweh by Shah Mashiach. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unremovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord Yahweh. For as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord Yahweh. Now concerning the collection for the saints, as I have given order in the churches of the Galatia, even so do you. Upon the first day of the week, let every one of you that lay by him in stone, that Yahweh has prospered him, and there be no gatherings when I come. And when I come, whosoever ye shall approve by your letter, then will I send to bring your liberty unto Jerusalem. And if it be meant that I go also, they should go with me.
Keep going 852 real quick.
John 8:52.
Yeah.
15:54.
1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians? 1 Corinthians 15:54. And,
I got it right here.
read that.
It says, so when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory.
Yep. So that's when you talking about the rapture and all that. So the new body, like superheroes, Hollywood knows it. Yeah, right there. I knew it was we'll go through it. But these are good questions. John 8:52.
God,
In John 8:52, this said to the Jews until him, now we know that thou hast a jealous. Abraham is dead, prophet, and thou sayest, and this is what Yahweh thought, if a man keep my saying, he shall never taste of death.
Uh-oh. Who is that? Never die. The spirit don't die. Right. This is just, think about it. You're a biological machine. And your body works, and it's amazing because if, say your bone breaks, that's why they say put ice on it and then heat. Because the heat, the body will, the cells will go to that affected area. Like if you got a bone break, what'll happen when they take your blood count, what'll happen is it'll show a higher count of white blood cells because it's trying to repair itself. The body will repair and fix itself. So the Lord puts you in a machine, you know, to keep preventing of what He wants you to do.
And it's a host of this spirit. This spirit is around. Esau so fucked up about it. He tries to live forever because he know he gave him his birthright. He know that part of his birthright was everlasting life. But it was never meant for him to have. It was ordained for him.
Hey man, y'all gotta go now. You got any questions?
No, I just
Y'all Christian? Oh, you're Muslim. Okay, Muslim. What does it say in the book of the Quran?
Hey, let me get the golden calf for you right here. Out of the Quran. Listen.
Now, some of our people are over there in the so-called Arabic countries. What is the Holy Land? Oh, yeah, there you go. That's where we from. Go ahead.
This is from the Quran, Noble Quran, Al-Baqarah 21 and 122, 14 and 6. And recall, O children of Israel.
What? Children of who?
Of Israel.
Yep.
When Moses said to his people, remember the favor Allah put upon you, and He have saved you from the people of Pharaoh, who were afflicting you with the worst torment, and were slaughtering your newborn sons and keeping your females alive, and in that was a great trial from your Lord. Now, go ahead. Real quick, this is coming from the Quran, which is speaking to the children of Israel. So that was, and the children of Israel are the people of the Bible. So really, Allah, Islam, Muhammad is a Sharamuta.
Hey, turn around. Look at him. Hey, turn around.
Sharamuta.
Oh, my goodness.
Allah. That's right.
Well, because the children, when it says the children, who were the children of Israel? Who were the children of Israel? Who were the children of Israel?
Abraham.
Right. Abraham had who? Ishmael, right? Ishmael, right?
And Ishmael.
Right. Ishmael is of the Muslims, right?
Yes, sir.
Genesis 17 to 17. Yep. Let's see. According to the Bible, somebody get my scripture in my Bible. We're going to get you in there.
It's from your book. What, Sharamuta?
What'd you read? In English? Where did in English go?
You have Arabic and you have Hebrew.
Yeah.
They're similar.
Yeah, they're very similar.
Right. So we go into the
Arabic's
Hebrew.
many different languages.
Right. Where's my Bible?
Go ahead, brother.
Go ahead. Middle one, read out 17.
17 to 17.
Oh, 17 to 17? 17 to 17.
Hold it.
This is Genesis 17 to 17. Then Abraham fell upon his face and laughed. And said in his heart, shall a child be born unto him that is 100 years old?
Right.
And shall Sarah, that is 90 years old, bear? And Abraham said to God, oh, that Ishmael might live before thee. And God said, Sarah, thy wife shall bear thee a son.
Yep.
Indeed. And thou shalt call his name Isaac.
Right.
And I will establish my covenant with him for an everlasting covenant.
Why did he say Ishmael? Go ahead.
And with the seed after him.
Yep.
And as for Ishmael, I have heard thee. Behold, I have blessed him.
He blessed Ishmael, the Arabs, right? Go
And
ahead.
will make him fruitful.
Yep.
And will multiply him exceedingly. 12 princes shall he beget, and I will make him a great nation.
So that's where he gets Islam, the Arabs, he made him a great nation. But keep reading. Because he said he started talking with Isaac. But go ahead.
All right. But my covenant I will establish with Isaac.
What happened to Ishmael?
That's the Lord.
Oh, man. Go ahead.
With Sarah shall bear until thee at this set time in the next year.
Yep.
And he left out taken with him, and God went up from Abraham.
Now go back over. Start at 17 again.
All right. This is 17. Genesis 17 and 17.
Now, some of our people do look like you.
Right.
It's not about the flesh.
Oh, we never said nothing about
No,
flesh,
we ain't saying that. I know that.
We
We didn't say that. We didn't say that. He just said, I just said the truth. Look at him. Islam is fake. Plus that damn Quran.
That's that demon. That's that Satan demon.
I didn't get ready to say
The brother's about to bring out and they ain't about to tell you.
that. They need an outlet. They should have went to Ali's bargain outlet.
That's what he said. Is that who that?
Yeah, they should have went to the bargain outlet. We got to keep it for edification. All right? Because so everybody will think, because when the scripture says Ishmael got blessed, they think they're talking about he was blessed with the promise, but that's not the case. Right, he wasn't given the covenant. Read that again.
Genesis 17 and 17. Then Abraham fell upon his face and laughed, and said in his heart, shall a child be born unto him that is 100 years old, and shall Sarah that is 90 years old bear? And Abraham said unto God, oh, that Ishmael might live before thee. And God said, Sarah, thy wife shall bear thee a son indeed,
Right.
and thou shalt call his name Isaac.
His name Isaac. Go ahead.
And I will establish my covenant with him.
Look him. It is that. That's it. It's not with anybody else. It's with Isaac.
For everlasting covenant.
With everlasting covenant. And who came out of Isaac? Jacob. And Esau. And he said, the one shall serve the other. So process of elimination. That's talking about the Israelites. That's why Moses put the laws to the Israelites. He didn't bring it to the Muslims.
And the reason why I went to the Quran to bring that out, that thing in their book, it just shows you, it condemns it, and it shows you that the Quran is nothing but plagiarism of the Bible. St. Augustine, St. Augustine in the Catholic Church created Islam. They created Islam. You see the similarities of Islam with Catholicism, it's the same thing.
Where's the prophet? They talk about Prophet Muhammad. What's the word prophet mean? To say that was coming. So Muhammad saying that some goddamn rock fall out of the sky. Get Matthew 22 and 32.
Why they say Muhammad was the last prophet? Because they trying to add them to the prophet.
No, because they got jealous of the one you call Jesus. And so they had to make their own verse. See, when you go to the history of Mecca, what Muhammad did, anybody, he made a decree. Anybody, he made them worship that religion. Or they got beheaded. The same thing they did with the Spaniards did to the natives. They made them worship the Serapis Christian, man.
Matthew what?
22 and 32.
Right.
Now the scripture also says thou shalt worship God and stone and wood and stone. The wood was that cross, and the stone was that goddamn rock. Go ahead, Doc.
All right. This is Matthew 22 and 32. And this is bread that again Yahweh Shah speaking. I am the God of Abraham, and the God of Isaac,
What?
and the God of Jacob.
What happened to Ishmael? Go ahead.
God is not the God of the dead, but of the living.
So he calling them other nations the dead. He saying they're the dead. They have no relevance but to oppress us. And opening them damn pizza spots and they stomping on those goddamn crusts with those custom toes and selling that shit to us, man. I believe they be in the back doing that shit, man.
I got a precept for you on that.
You know?
Even earlier I remember you mentioned BBL from Adam. BBL from Adam.
Second episode.
Yeah, go. 2nd Ezra 6, and I'm going to start at 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, we all come from Adam. Of him come we all, we all come from Adam. And the people also whom thou hast chosen, which are the Israelites, right, chosen to the seed, like we just brought out Abraham and Isaac and Ishmael and everything. It says, all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, which thou madest the world for our sakes, made it for Israelites' sake. And as for the other people, which also from the past, so-called white man, Muslims, Ishmael, Elamites, Muslims, it says, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. Now, he related them to being a spit and nothing. And if you're carrying a bucket of water, you ain't going to be worrying about a drop. You still got a whole bucket of water. And it says, and now, O Lord, behold these heathen of other nations, which have never been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. They lord over us now. They own all the property, they own the stores, they own everything. The fuel, Ishmaelites, that's part of their blessing. That's what. And it says, but we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten and fervent lover, are given into their hands. He's still in the hands of our enemies. The Lord has came to save us from the kingdom. And it says, if the world be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? And how long shall this endure? We don't got no inheritance with the rest of the nation. We didn't even leave our kids any inheritance. What we need from that? We need sicknesses to be hereditary. I'm about to say we didn't inherit blood pressure, diabetes. That's the only inheritance that people have. And it says, how long shall this endure? But we don't know an exact date. But we know through the signs of the times and the prophecies that we have to be in it. Yeah, because
The righteous gonna have
it's part of
yeah, this earth's gonna be here. It's not gonna be destroyed.
right. And along with that inheritance, you're going to have slaves.
Oh, that's gonna be the beautiful point.
Which are the other nations. He who leadeth in the captivity shall go into captivity. Revelation 13 and 10. Yeah, Revelation 13 and 10.
We're gonna have white women. Hey, white. Y'all love white women, no, man. Not just them, all heathen nations. Hey, man, what king never had concubines, man?
Yeah.
And servants.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you so-called women that's Israelites, you should be wanting that. You should want them to get paid back. But they're conformed to this world, man. See, meanwhile, the white man teaches love, peace, and prosperity in these churches and these ghettos, but meanwhile, he's out there blowing up shit. Doing it in the name of the American banner.
And being a devil when he's doing it, because he's doing these things, but we ain't hearing about it. The news not broadcasting it. Even what they did with us, that Tuskegee thing, man. All those things they did, man.
What they doing up the street.
Yeah. And in a sense, they do do it in your face.
Yeah.
They got Google. How do we know about it?
Yeah.
We can't go pick up nothing. In fact, with that shit that happened with the 9/11, they set that up just so they can bring in the AA, the National Defense Authorization Act.
Yeah, right.
And then, under the manner of, they'll tell you, love your enemies, peace, prosperity. So why they ain't loving the motherfuckers that blew up the 9/11 towers with the state? America did that. So why they ain't loving the Arabs and saying, you know what? We know you did wrong. We love you.
That's just like 2 years ago. Going back to the thing what they're doing with the water and the police and stuff like that. 2 years ago in school, they put a projection screen up. It was in my science class. They put a projection screen up that said that they what they were doing with the food. They had cameras and shit like that. Shit I ain't never seen before. You know what they was doing with the towels and shit like that, and the water. Yeah. You know, they was telling it like it is. It's cool. They teach you that now. Yep. So it ain't really no excuse. That's another how they can do it. We can prove it. So
but now LBG says, now we gonna do it.
But they're not gonna say you all that, you know. They're not gonna say that everyone's short. That's the big time. They were saying that they spray a cop down with that spray in the
You know, niggas don't care. Give them a box of food.
Long as it smells good, niggas gonna eat.
I'm surprised.
Man, that shit smells good. Let's eat.
Some goddamn pizza calzone. Get on fucking man, man. Give Jack the food, the blunt, and the slutty hoes, man. Our money holds and clothes is all the nigga knows. You know?
I got a precept. This Lamentation 5. It says, remember, O Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, which is the name of the Father and the Son, not Jesus Christ the God. What is come upon us, consider and behold our reproach. Our inheritance is turned to strangers, our house to aliens. We are orphans and fatherless. Our mothers are as widows. We have drunken our water for money. Our wood is sold unto us. We pay for things that help us stand for water. Bottled water, man.
You gotta pay for air.
You gotta pay for
It's all in your goddamn fire.
You gotta go to the goddamn emission for so-called what is it? What's that shit?
Emissions.
Al Gorman talking about. That name he
Oh, okay.
you know what I'm talking about? Global warming.
Yeah.
Global warming. But we gotta go pay emissions tax for clean air when you come out on a clear day and they up there marking the size of Pittsburgh.
But they won't pay for those emissions on them buses that put out all that black smoke.
Right.
They gotta go to this.
Diesel's better.
Diesel's better. It burns cleaner.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Verse 5 it says,
When you burn charcoal, it burns carbon dioxide. Any fire burns carbon dioxide.
it says, our necks are under persecution. We labor and have no rest. We have given the hand of the Egyptians and to the Assyrians to be satisfied with bread. You know, that's a code name for the so-called white man. And we are only a commodity. Bread is nothing no form for money. You know?
Go to 2 Corinthians 26.
It's like, what the hell are we doing? You know, what the hell are you this video on
Romans 8:17.
you know, going to the food thing. Why the hell you gotta go to the hospital? You know?
You know what? Because we had our own strip mall. Anything we do, like years ago, brothers maybe remember the break dancing, they capitalized off that and got that. Before the Apollo, you had like Lotto, you had singers where we get together during slavery, and they were better on who was the better singer. Yeah. And you know what the white man did? He took on that. You know? The music industry. The hacks. When you go up to get the hack football grocery store, now they got that. The Uber. Now they got that. So-called white man is the devil, man. He takes everything, every kind of hustle we do, as long as we hustle is good, and we hustle is messed up. The lottery, the numbers running, the gambling. Now they set up casinos.
Bobby Johnson, and I forgot the lady's name of the
From Hoodlum, they made the
from
movie.
Hoodlum, they had a successful number running thing. And the people, you know, it wasn't all about the, the gangster shit came out with it, but they was showing how black can be successful. And next thing you know, he saw, go destroy it. The same way he gets so to Oklahoma. So, First Corinthians 1.
All right, this is Romans 8:17. And their children then hers of God. And their children then heirs of God, and joint heirs with Yahushua. And so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together.
Right, so that's why we suffer. And that's another thing. Why did you die? Why did we gotta die? Because he sent his son to die. Now he already knew that his son was going to die way before he sent him. This is God. So when he created the earth, he already knew what the plan was. So we had to die. He knew his son was going to have to come. He sent his son to die.
You notice that scripture saying, now this is only pertaining to the elect. Most
started with the elect, and then everybody, all even the wickedest niggas, they gonna be all right too.
Yeah, eventually the 2/3 will be saved.
Yep.
They gotta die on this side, so that second death will be the fire. You know, the first death was the flood, the second death was the fire.
That's what they say when you give me G-time.
Right, right. Get that 1 Corinthians 12:2 real quick. Right. And then Apocrypha 12:13-3 as well.
All right, this is 1 Corinthians 12:3. You know that ye were Gentiles,
See, that's talking about that's Paul speaking. Go ahead.
carried away into these dumb idols.
Right. They're Muslim, they're Islam shit. One of them could have been a sheikh. You know? And we're going to be carried away when he said you should serve other gods. That's just not talking about, other Israelites think they're just talking about Negroes and Hispanics just serving up God. That's talking about Israelites that look Chinese. They actually going to come up worshiping Buddha or Christianity. Guys that come up in Saudi Arabia. They Israelites, but they look like they Saudi Arabian.
But, like example, you mentioned they gonna look like another nation. Bruce Lee look like a so-called nation. But the spirit is not of the spirit is not of the nation.
Do you get that? Revelation chapter 9? The light. Yeah, that was what? Daniel 9:7, right?
Put that out.
Yeah. Revelation 79 says, just don't preach. Because you know what we teach? You got niggas, I'm going to say that, they'll listen, but then they'll go ask their goddamn pastor without doing the research themselves, man. Well, that's ridiculous. There you go, he knows. Beautiful.
That's right. All right, this Revelation 7 and 9. After this, I be
And you white, you so-called white people, and I'm being honest, your women are going to get taken.
right.
We're going to take your women. They're going to be concubines and bed witches, man.
That's right.
Get used to it. Look at them, man. They don't even. Look, man, the women don't even really want to be with them and
Yeah,
shit.
that's why a lot of white men are fuckers. They're paid another man.
Hey, y'all saw that shit.
They're paying another man to fuck their wife.
You watch
Well,
the
they get
that
entertainment
shit,
out
man. They sit there. My brother said he was in the military. And they down in Australia, the Edomites and some of them Aborigines, they would pay him to have sex with their wives. Because they know they can't satisfy their women.
Let's look at it, man.
The white men, they want to have sex with little boys
And animals.
and animals. Their women are looking at them like they want black rod. You know? They say that. You know, deep in our mind, she's like, damn, I wish I could.
Right? Yeah, we say this because he's wicked. You know? It was a time when we couldn't do what we doing right now.
Right. They'd have hung our ass. They'd have hung us right from that goddamn pole, man.
That's going to be my concubine. Brother can't claim.
As I was talking to her, I was saying.
Oh, my
No,
that's all good. It's all
No,
good.
that's disrespectful, brother.
And they get dug under the field.
I see.
The modern
You're
day
not supposed to do
Emmett Till.
that.
The modern day Emmett Till was what's the boy that shot?
Samir Rice.
Samir Rice and the other guy. Out in St. Louis. Trayvon Brown.
Oh, it was
Mike Brown.
No, it was
No, it was
Samir Rice.
Samir Rice.
Samir
Like,
Rice.
just like
Samir Rice. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Emmett Till. Samir Rice.
Yeah. But you know what? And at that time, the white woman, they'll say the white woman, they said, look, man, they're just a weaker vessel. They don't want to die. Just like our women didn't want to die. Our women sold out too.
Right.
These black women talk about, lay down, you mess with white women, you get fleas. Lay down with dogs, you get fleas. And they're devils and they're dogs. But the scripture says, our women, our people surpass the wicked. Our women carrying a high rate of diseases and all that shit, man. Now to the women that's trying to get right, that's with us, that's who we care about. We care about the brethren and their women that come with them. We don't care about even we don't even give a damn about our own people, man, to a degree. Yeah. You know? Scripture says hate the evil. I'm gonna love a nigga standing on the corner selling crack to a 10-year-old, man. All right, go ahead,
Revelation 7 and 9.
7 and 9. Yeah, because before this dude.
All right, this Revelation 7 and 9. After this I beheld, and a no great multitude which no man could number of all nations, and kindreds, and people, and tongues, stood before the hand. And cried with a loud voice, saying, Salvation to our God, which sitteth upon the throne and until the Lamb.
All right, so that's it. Now, read that part again. Now they're saying multitudes, nations, people, and tongues. And all nations. So this is kind of like, man, this is talking about the white man, the Korean man, the African group, all these different people. Now, when you read Revelation 7, which the mooks was so-called, they called the Moors. They're Luke White. When we read Revelation, when you go up, when you read the 7th chapter, where it talks about the tribes. You see the tribes where it says the seal 12,000?
Okay, yeah. All right, this Revelation 7 and 4.
We're just going to get to the point.
And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of the tribes of the children of Israel.
Well, hold on. Wait a minute. Revelation 7 and 9 said all multitudes, members, and peoples and tongues. That's talking about the 144,000 to 130 elect of the Israelites.
And it goes into it.
Go ahead. Yeah, heard the concubines? Heard the concubines?
Come on down.
Mark. Concubines are sex slaves.
All right,
Okay.
continuing on in verse 5.
Hey, and that's what they're going to be. Go ahead.
One, the tribe of Judah was filled with 12,000, of the tribe of Reuben was filled with 12,000.
Hold on, I thought it was all nations. Okay, go ahead.
Of the tribe of Gad was filled 12,000. Of the tribe of Asher was filled 12,000. Of the tribe of Naphtali was filled 12,000. Of the tribe of Manasseh was filled 12,000. Of the tribe of Simeon was filled 12,000. Of the tribe of Levi was filled 12,000.
Now, if it was all people, what would be the reason to label all these tribes?
Right.
Go ahead.
And if you go back to Genesis, you kind of say what nation.
49.
None of them are named, but the wise people are saying
Right. So we're going to get that in a second. Go ahead.
Of the tribe of Issachar was filled 12,000. Of the tribe of Zebulun was filled 12,000. Of the tribe of Joseph was filled 12,000. Of the tribe of Benjamin was filled 12,000.
Now, good. Now go to 7 and 9.
All right. This is chapter 7, verse 9 of Revelation. And this I beheld a low and great multitude which no man can number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues.
So now you ask, what's the question for that?
that's what you speak about the multitude. No man.
Right. Go to Hosea 1 and 10.
That's right.
Right.
So many words.
So if you're saying, I got you. So it's saying, hold on, if it's saying 144,000, then how can it be? Why is it saying all these people? Why is it saying the multitude no man can number? Go ahead.
All right, this Hosea 1 and 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel.
Hold on. Right. Okay, you can try. Read that first.
It's Ezekiel 36 and 19. And I scattered them among the heathen, and they were dispersed through the country according to their way and according to their doings I judged them.
So our people were scattered amongst all the country. So when he's talking about the tribes that's being listed, there's 12,000 actually don't tribes, but you have the 144,000 and the elect, the 130 elect. Now read that Hosea 1 and 10. You said it says nobody can number it. Go ahead.
All right, it's Hosea 1 and 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel should be as the sand of the sea.
Go ahead. Well, it's going to tell you.
Which cannot be measured nor numbered.
Yeah, there you go.
And it shall come to pass
Go
that
ahead.
in the place where it was said to them, ye are not my people.
So they're saying in America that we're not the children of God. They're saying the Jews are the children of God. Go ahead. Thank you.
There it should be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living God.
Right. So that's the Revelation 7 and 9. That precept with that. That's why it says no man can measure the number. Because it didn't give you, it only gave you a number of 144,000. Okay, those are the elect men. But you got other men and families that's not of the 144, that's still going to be delivered. That's why you can't number. You know, it brings something down. Okay? That's pretty much it on that. You have any more questions? Okay,
Wait, one more. You mentioned the fake Jesus. You went like the ones out baptized over in Israel. Revelation 3, Revelation 3 and 9. I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. I will make them come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I love thee. Now you got a nation of people that pretending to be us, but we are bringing out the truth from these stories. You go to each tribe and give you characteristics and distinctions of what those people are. You see them like about 15 years ago, the Ethiopians, well, they claim it. Some of them are. Yeah, some of them are. They go by what is called a philosophy. And the word philosophy is wrong. Now there is a blessing given to those Ethiopians. They are they link to the state.
Some of them are. Remember, our people are scattered. You got people in the Philippines who are linked to David. You got people in Australia. You got people in China that are linked to David. So you can't put a great foothold on a pack on the nation of people who are linked. Because the true Jews, Israelites are scattered amongst all nations. You can't say it.
Yeah, here, just for the old those Jews, those Ethiopians you mentioned, Zephaniah, Stone. Yeah. I know that Zephaniah, the light skin one, the white one. Yeah, for some reason, they go get it. You know, they say, bring them out.
Some of them got the word to the church.
Right. Now, this is the curse of Ethiopia. Zephaniah 2:11. The Lord Jehovah shall be terrible in the death, and he will banish all the gods of the earth, and men shall worship them, every one from his place, even all the isles of the heathen. Ye Ethiopians also, ye shall be slain by my sword.
That's it. So when you read Isaiah 45, and I think 17, we got to get it, he talks about the Ethiopians' men of stature will come up to you and put them in chains. A lot of them Ethiopians and Hamitic nations, they were in slavery. They the ones put us in slavery. It wasn't about black and white.
Right.
They said one dark nation sold another nation. That's all it was. When the white man came on the scene, he was just his white complexion, his racial dominance.
White man.
No. You don't see nobody
That
like
color
that.
was.
Yeah, that's right.
We read it earlier, Esau great.
Now, we had, like David, we had Generation Thompson had brothers, which had a reddish type, but he had nothing. Like you see a light skinned man that's got a little reddish color. Yeah, it does. When you go into it goes into, because you had, when you go into it, you had, like you got, like when David said I'm running. Yeah, so he had a complexion of a lighter type of white. It wasn't red like Esau.
It's like we got them people who born look like that, what's his name? Under the waiver. Yeah, he like his real life skin, come on when they red like that, they only have an eyebrow.
Yeah. But they don't even matter. Everybody, the Lord used the white man as a beautiful thing. And what that did is change the complexion of men. No good Edomites. No. But it might be some good white men, but not Edomites.
Of the meat you would get.
Oh, now. Yeah, we go. Yeah. Hey, he held. Hey, you can hit the rain. No, brother. Hey, he can hit the I believe. I'm not going to be like, he might be a dad. Well, I work out here, man. I never really cared about the rain. I like working the thing. I think
all of us been to the Lord.
We used to come outside and just like,
Yeah, remember? No. Anyway, I guess we're going to close up.
with that, all of this edify, we want to first and foremost give all honor and glory to Yahweh.
Hashem, Yahusha.
Hashem, our report for us. The Lord for the elders and apostles, great millstone. And sincere shalom, all acting of labor and truth. Sincerity and sound doctrine. Shalom.
Shalom.
Left to America.
Left to America.
Shalom. Shalom.